What's up guys, Portable D here, and we are back to Dragon Warrior. As Mojo stated at the end of the last episode, we are going to face the vicious green dragon, and I do mean vicious. Okay, we don't want to go down just yet. We actually want to heal up, because the one tile to the south triggers the battle with the green dragon. Okay, now we're ready, so let's go.
Holy shit! The fucking green dragon!
Yeah, that was actually my initial reaction when I first played this game and had no idea about the green dragon being there. Boy, did I get killed. Badly. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and introduce this now, because this is some sort of like a boss fight, at least for Dragon Warrior, anyway. So, there is a clip that will be played before every boss battle for games that I Let's Play.
Oh, it is on!
Yeah. Oh, come on, you guys should have already known it was going to be Rarity. If you know me, you knew it was going to be Rarity. Alright, we got the dragon asleep. Now let's just hope he stays asleep for a couple turns. He has about... I think he has up to 65 HP. Yes, he has up to 65 HP. I don't know if I explained the HP thing or not, so just in case, I'm going to go ahead and explain it now. Enemies can have anywhere between... They all have a max HP set. So, for example, the green dragon is max HP is 65. But enemies can have anywhere between 75% of their max HP to 100% of their max HP. So what this means is, for example, let's say I'm fighting a monster that has 100 HP. There's a chance it could have anywhere from 75 HP to 100 HP. The only exception to this is the Dragon Lord. He always has a set amount of HP, as well as like a shitload of resistances and stuff. But we'll worry about the Dragon Lord when we get there. I'm not going to spoil any of that for you guys right now. And here we finally find the Princess Golem. Just so you know, you have to say yes. If you say no, she just says, "But thou must," and it will continue to loop infinitely like that until you say yes. So, let's go ahead and cast outside to get out of here. And cast return so I don't have to carry this fat bitch any more than necessary. So let's go ahead and do that. You can actually proceed through the game carrying her if you want. I've been told that there are small variations on the ending, all depending on whether or not you're still carrying Gwalen, whether or not you returned her, and whether or not you actually saved her in the first place, because it is an optional thing. So I personally have never tried any of the variables aside from just returning her, because well, she gives you an item that yeah, we might as well save here. If you don't have it memorized like me, I know about where the item is at, but I don't know exactly. Wait, do we have to talk to her again to get it, or no? Okay. I'll explain it in a little bit. So, let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it off screen. I'm going to go ahead and heal up, and then I'm going to go up to the top, max out my supply of keys, and then I'm going to go into town and max out my supply of herbs. We are going to need them. And then I'm actually going to meet you by the swamp cave. Yeah, I'm going to meet you at the swamp cave because that's on the way to our next location, which is a town by the name of Hawksness. So, I will see you in a little bit. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, I went farming for gold and ended up actually getting rid of the rest of the level grinding for the rest of the game at the same time. So, the reason for that being there was an item that I want to buy in the next town, and did not want to have to make a second trip. So, also, I think the calculator I used to calculate the stats for this name, I think may have been wrong. I think MP was possibly part of it. I'm not sure what the other stat is at this point. I'll have to try to find the calculator again. But, well, it's a little late in the game to change that, but, regardless, that's how it is. Also, at level 16, you will get a massive boost to MP, even if you did not pick long-term MP growth. Also, we learned a few more spells. We learned the Repel spell, which I'm actually going to go ahead and cast. This will keep weaker monsters away. And we also learned the Heal More and Hurt More spell, which do the exact same things as the normal versions, just a lot more. So, yeah, see, now we're making better time, because we ain't gotta fight a bunch of weak stuff. Actually, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this all out of order. This is the village of Hawksness. We were told later, or we'll be told later, that there was a guy here who had Erdrick's armor, and that he hid it in a tree by a shop. Well, this would be that tree. Yeah, you want to make sure you're healed up for this. We went to... Let's just go ahead and do this. Now, normally I'd be doing this at a lot lower level. Normally what you would want to do is use Stop Spell, because he can cast the Sleep Spell, and if you get him wasting a turn trying to cast that, then all the better. But being this high a level, he's not going to be as much of a threat to us. And there we go. So now we go ahead and search. And we now have Erdrick's armor.
What? This is, we're talking about the Erdrick's armor. And what fucking kind of name is Erdrick anyway? I had to write this shit down because it's been a minute. But the Erdrick's armor is the best and strongest armor in the game. It gives you an immunity to stop spell as well as barrier damage, which will make sense in context to all this. It also reduces damage from both magic and breath. I don't mean when somebody be eating onions. I'm talking about animals or monsters that breathe fire and acid and such within the game. And it reduces that by 50%. So you definitely want to go and get this armor so you can continue the mission.
Best armor in the game. So, damn it. We want to go outside. Will that work here? No. I guess we're taking a couple more hits. Yeah, as you can see, immunity to swamps as well as barriers. For some reason I thought it didn't do that, but anyway, we want to go far to the south. I'm not sure how well it'll actually keep away enemies in this area, but why don't we go ahead and try it. And I'm also going to pick up another item that we will learn about a little bit later. Because like I said, I really don't want to make a second trip all the way through here. So... and you will also find out, I'll show you exactly what, oh crap, another green dragon. They're not as bad as they were, you know, back at level 13, but... Okay, there we go. Let's see, right here I think. If you use this, it'll tell you how much experience you need to the next level, as well as your position from the castle. Here then, I believe. Search there, and maybe it was here. Yeah, there we go. Now we have proof of heritage, which we are going to need to get an important item later. Ow. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about recasting it because it wasn't doing anything. Well, it sort of was over in this area. So, I guess we'll go ahead and recast it. And my phone is dying. So... we're going to continue on our way. I told you guys it was a long way. Okay. Right here. Oh wait, I think I just... yeah, I just wasted MP. Alright. Yeah.
Oh, it is on.
Another kind of boss fight. Oops. But what you want to do with this one, you still want to put it to sleep, but you can use the fairy's flute to do it. And it is a, it's 100% guaranteed. Which is why I went through, or went and got it. Yeah, despite how hard it actually is at the level I would have been coming here, it doesn't get very much experience or gold. So, let's take a look around and see what's going on here. Yeah, and then someone else in the town will tell you where his shop was. That his shop was located in Hawksness on the east side. Hey, we found Nestor. Yeah, see? And that guy down there will tell you where you can find Erdrick's token. But this is... Well, the reason I would have came here at such a low level was specifically because of... Damn. Nope, you don't have it. Was specifically to find out where Erdrick's token and Erdrick's armor were. But... I didn't want to... Or, you know, accidentally grinding for that gold put my level up way more than I expected. So I decided to just go ahead and get them. Do you have what I'm looking for? No, someone here has it. Where the hell is it? At least I'm pretty sure it's in this town. Yeah, according to my notes, it's in this town. No, I don't want radishes. Okay, nothing in there. Well, there's supposed to be a guy around here who sells it. Oh yeah, there's also that. Where is it? Is that guy over there? And I'm going to actually go ahead and fast forward till he comes over. There we go. Nope, not him either. I don't think... No. Basically, that's an item that does the same thing as the repel spell. Well, shit. Well, don't worry, we'll be going after that sword later. Wonder if it's in here. Go up. And might as well restock on those while we're here. Okay, and we still have enough for what I need. If we ever find it. Ah, there it is. We're not gonna buy that because we're actually going to go after Erdrick's sword, so there's no need to do that. But we are going to buy the silver shield, which, by the way, was made out of the surfboard of the Silver Surfer. For those of you who didn't know. And yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this one here, and in the next episode we will be at the Shrine of Holy, and we are going to do some preparations to go to Charlock Castle.